What's up, my people? Welcome back, welcome back. Alright, so today was the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi final, of course, between Arsenal and Chelsea. Now, in the first leg, actually, Arsenal beat us at home 3-2. We didn't put up a good showing at home, we didn't fight enough, yet still we left with a respectable score 3-2. So, we left it all to do at the Emirates Stadium, which is not a good ground for us for some times now. I think this is the ninth time we are meeting, and out of that ninth time we have drawn six. No, we have drawn three and lose six. Yeah, so it's not a good stamping ground. Now, when I watch the first half, basically I never liked the first half or we played in the first half. We were too patient. It seemed like we were the one who were in the lead. No, I understand the tactics used by Liam Rosino, but we needed a goal. We needed a goal, and if we needed a goal, we have to be on the front foot. Yes, we can be patient, but the attack, the attacker that he put out there, the lap. I don't think the lap will ever be that guy. I don't think he will ever be that guy. But we needed a goal. We needed a goal, and Delap was not the answer. I can't really tell of anything good that Delap has done in the first half. We know that Arsenal have the best defense in the league right now, and for a while. So starting Delap is just like we're starting a wounded man. No flair, no skills. The next thing that I find with Chelsea is that they're not going forward. There are many occasions where we could have break, or we catch them on the break. Instead of us going forward, we stop the ball, we turn back and allow Arsenal to reorganize their defensive structure. That is craziness. We're not attacking as if we want to win. We're just there bouncing the ball sideways, backward, sideways, and then try to lob it up one time. And we're not good in the air because many of their defenders are 6 feet. So we're not winning most of those headers. We're not winning in the air. So I don't understand the tactics in the first half. However, second half, changes were made. Delap came off. Palmer came on. It was much better. Esteva came on. I think Esteva should have started, but we understand the family situation that he had to go back to Brazil, and yeah, brave to put his name to be here today and to play half an hour. So it was really a good showing from him. I mean, knowing that he's not in the best frame of mind right now, but he still went out there and played. We went out. Second half was much better, much improved. They moved the ball. They wait too late. I think if we had started like that in the first half, then maybe something could have happened. But we went out there. We tried. It didn't work. They catch us back on the counter in the very end because we played good and we nullified them. We defended the corners properly, as you can see. Some of them were playing for corners, but we nullified all the corners. I mean, Liam Rosina actually find a strategy to go against Arsenal corners. But of course, in the end, we needed a goal. We needed a goal, and in so doing, they catch us on the break. And of course, former Chelsea player Kai Havertz scored the winner for them and making the tie 4-1 aggregate, and they are the one that are in the Wembley Stadium in the final awaiting Manchester City or Newcastle. Now, for me, I think the job would have already been done by Man City at uh, St. James's Park. So, but we all know football can things can happen because City, as we know, is not really confident. So, let's see. The favorites already 2 up basically. So Arsenal away City. That's from my perspective. But as we say, football have a way of changing, so it can turn. But let's see. But it is what it is. Carabao Cup, we out of one competition, so we look forward now to our Premier League game on the weekend, and hopefully we can just bounce back. Not hopefully, we need to bounce back against Wolves. We have a good set of fixture coming up, so we did go out there and we played well, and we matched Arsenal well. We did play well, we matched them well. Man for man, we matched them. You see what I say? So it's a good look. And it therefore seems that we can, because we have to go back there, in the Premier League. We definitely have to go back there for the second game in the Premier League. And if we can go there, beat them or get a point, it will be good. You know what I mean? So we have them to play back at them yard. This time it will be different. But definitely Liam is learning. Can't to complain. The Defs never liked the first half, and the way we try to attack in the first half. We were going nowhere in the first half basically. But we go back to the giant board and we come again. Yeah, man. The biggest mistake we make is to lose at home. We should not. I think we give up the chance of progressing when we lost the match at home, and it never easy for recover. If we had tried to win the match at home, if we had win the match at home, then this at the Emirates, Arsenal would be the one that need the result, and they would have to be coming forward. They were relaxed in a sense. They weren't trying to score, as you can see. They weren't. They weren't trying. They were just trying to nullify us in every area of the field. And of course, we're playing at them hands in the last. But it is what it is. It is football. Yeah. I don't want to win still. I don't want to win nothing. I swear. Yeah. But now another day, Good job, boys, and we go at it again on the weekend. Let's see if we can get the job done and do what we have to do. Get the 3 points up the chest. Blue is the color. You know what, Tingo. I'm out.